For a very limited time, join our giveaways and take the chances to win with us. Just check the description.
In this aid, we will voice our own and market's viewpoint on Terra Classic future while talking about Lunc cost gauge for 2022 and then some. If it's not too much trouble, remember that you ought to think about this and some other forecast while considering other factors, since foreseeing anything is an unpleasant undertaking, not to mention anticipating the eventual fate of a novel, exceptionally unpredictable monetary resource like Terra Classic. Presently, how about we head into it? Before we dig profound into the Terra Classic value forecast and answer questions in the event that Lunc is a wise venture or not, for what reason will Terra Classic succeed or come up short, or for what reason will Terra Classic value rise or drop, we should rapidly toss a look at what is Terra Classic and its to-date history. Land Classic price prediction. The entire crypto world is on an edge of an undeniable bear market. Bitcoin has drooped half from its unsurpassed high in the midst of a more extensive market drops affected by seething expansion and U.S. Fed rate increments. Financial backers are selling dangerous resources and moving into additional steady business sectors. Crypto is as yet seen as an exceptionally hazardous play, and thus the auction. Our algo still sees some green in 2022, particularly in the second piece of the year. This is reflected in our 2022 expectations. At the present time, Bitcoin needs to find a nearby base before we can move the other way and alter the course. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will begin to do likewise. We have seen this situation many times in the removed and later history. Our cost expectation model is negative for the following 90 days with a smidgen of a positively trending market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2. We expect whales and other greater players in the market to wrap up filling their packs around that time, which will cause a normal and unexpected crypto spike. Group made a cost forecast model with a complex way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized investigation and major evaluation of each undertaking. Basics that we assess are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, advertising endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and speculative potential, and a few other exclusive variables created in our crypto lab. Land Classic, LUNC, price prediction 2022. Most of specialists concur that this bear market will endure basically for the main quarter of 2022. Preceding, we see a few adjustment in little pattern inversions. Expectation model brings market feeling into a record and responds appropriately. The following is a month-by-month breakdown of 2022, Terra Classic price prediction 2025. Our expectation model sees Terra Classic coming to $0.0002 in 2025. What will Lunc be worth in 5 years? The cost of Terra Classic in 5 years could lie around $0. Land Classic price prediction 2030 to 2040. What Terra Classic will be worth in 2030? Our Gwaging model sees Terra Classic coming to $0 in 2030. What Terra Classic will be worth in 2040? Our estimating model sees Terra Classic coming to $0 in 2040. Will Terra Classic supplant/outperform/overwhelm Bitcoin? No. Terra Classic won't supplant or overwhelm BTC. Could Terra Classic at any point reach 10 cents? No, our expectation model sees no opportunities for Terra Classic to reach 10 cents in the short or midterm period. Could Terra Classic at any point reach $1? No, our expectation model sees no opportunities for Terra Classic to reach $1 in the short or midterm period. Could Terra Classic at any point reach $10? No. Our expectation model sees no opportunities for Terra Classic to reach $10 in the short or midterm period. How high will Terra Classic go? Our estimating model sees Terra Classic cost crashing and dropping to approach zero in a removed future. Is Terra Classic worth purchasing? We don't see a splendid future for Terra Classic. It merits purchasing just as a momentary theory with a decent leave methodology. Land Classic is certainly not a decent long-haul hold. Is Terra Classic a wise venture? Land Classic is certainly not a wise interest as we would see it. Why? Indeed, it faces a wild rivalry from other comparable crypto projects, doesn't stand apart with its innovation and development, doesn't have a certifiable local area, not including examiners and publicity pursuing group, and the group behind the task is problematic. Might Terra Classic at any point make you a tycoon? No, Terra Classic could not cause you a tycoon, as we at any point don't see it doing a 10x cost increment any time from now on. What amount will Terra Classic be worth? For the transient future, it could reach $0.0000. In the long haul, 8 to 10 years, it will probably drop to zero or somewhere around there. For what reason will Terra Classic succeed and get more expensive? Land Classic has a remote possibility of succeeding. It has no first mover advantage, it brings no one-of-a-kind incentive, it has a feeble group and little local area behind it. All of this summarized forestalls Terra Classic to succeed and ascend in cost as long as possible. What is the momentary expectation for Terra Classic? Land Classic will reach $0.0000 in the following 90 days, which is a 59.2% change over the ongoing cost, which floats around $0.0001. Land Classic price prediction today: what will be the cost of Terra Classic tomorrow? Land Classic will float around $0.0001 tomorrow. When to sell and exit Terra Classic? That relies upon your exchanging profile. In the event that you trust in Terra Classic and think it has a brilliant future, holding the coin for basically 2 or 3 years is smart. Taking benefits on wise ventures is a far superior thought. So on the off chance that you are perched on 100 to 200% or considerably more gains on your Terra Classic, changing out a part of the assets is definitely not a terrible move. Might Terra Classic at some point crash and go to nothing? Land Classic could in all likelihood be a dead undertaking in 5 years or thereabouts. When trades delist it and individuals can't exchange it, you can tap out. Terra Classic will be in a memorial park of crypto coins. Might Terra Classic at any point detonate? No, Terra Classic cost won't detonate and record 5-10x siphons, yet develop all the more unassumingly with an increment of 5.5% in the following year. What will be the cost of Terra Classic in 10 years? Land Classic cost in 10 years will drift somewhere in the range of $0 and $0. Land Classic price prediction 2023, what will Terra Classic be worth in 2023? Land Classic will reach $0.0001 in 2023, which is a 35.27% change over the ongoing cost. Land Classic price prediction 2024, what will Terra Classic be worth in 2024? Land Classic will reach $0.0000 in 2024, which is a 66.77% change over the ongoing cost. Land Classic price prediction 2024